Hey, what's up? I hope everybody enjoyed the episode with Jacob, the energy healer. I'm going to get him on again. And today I spoke with a friend of mine, Denise. And she actually was a paranormal investigator. She's really into Wicca and all this type of stuff, crystals and everything. So she's agreed to come on. And I think that's going to be sweet, One thing I noticed last night, I was out at a couple of bars, and man, you know what? It's like just the lack of the lack of sort of not quite ambition, but sort of clarity of purpose that so many guys are just absolutely just ship without a rudder, just 100% haphazardly stumbling around a bar drunk without even a clue what they're doing. And this is just a useless behavior. You're not going to get anywhere doing this. Women don't give a shit. They think you're completely fucked. You look and trust me, I was there for years. I used to just stumble around drunk at a bar doing shots with a bunch of fucking random dudes, and it's not even a good time. It's like society has lied to you and told you that's something you should be doing, whereas in reality what you want to be doing is developing your own spirit, your own fucking light that's shining out of yourself. And then if you want to go to a venue, if you want to go to a fucking club and just shine that light, go the fuck ahead, right? But all of the effort needs to be going on within yourself to develop that. And so it's just this fundamental, change that needs to take place. And it's, again, this huge proportion of guys. It's like 80 or 90%. And another thing I noticed is, you are not allowed to wear a fucking random, haphazard, Toronto Blue Jays t-shirt to a bar. No, you're not fucking allowed. Hold on, it's getting a little sunny. Boom. You have to have purpose in what you do. Your style has to demonstrate who you are. So you can't just put on a pair of fucking old running shoes with jeans that don't quite fit very well, a Toronto Blue Jays shirt, and then get drunk and fucking pretend to dance. There are guys at the club just dancing, do. You're not allowed. Stop fucking doing that. Go home. That's what that's what women think. They don't give a flying shit. The only women who are going to put up with that is your wife who's been with you for 25 years and just fucking puts up with your complete lack of style. You got to develop that shit. You have to do it, man, because it's your product. You're releasing a product every time you open your mouth, every time you go into public, every time you interact with people. You're spreading your fucking gift, right? And you want your gift to be the best possible shit that's ever come out, because it's your children, right? I don't have any children. I don't feel as if I need to have children. I'm developing my gift. My presence is my child. My fucking gift that I give to other people when I speak with them. That's my legacy I'm handing over. And this is my point of view. So I think each person's doing that. So you want to build that. You want to structure that and experiment with what it is that fits you. But I'm telling you, wearing some kind of ill-fitting pants with a dirty pair of running shoes, unless that's your style and unless that's what you've developed that works for you, which is perfectly fine, but it has to have been a choice. It can't just be some completely random selection that you just, again, unless that's who you are, like unless you're damn Kurt Cobain who wears some ripped jeans and fucking old shirts with random shit on them, and like that's who you are, and like that's your style and everything. But most guys, that's not what they're doing. And so what you want to do is always experience a venue, always experience a club, always experience nature, experience women, experience weather, whatever, as just contrast. Like you're just posting up, holding your presence, and then you're just experiencing these things. Like, oh, it's sunny. See how the sun's like changing? It makes no difference. It's just fucking shining on me, or it's not. Sometimes it goes beyond the clouds, sometimes it comes off the clouds. Sometimes the wind kind of blows and it's cold, sometimes it fucking dies down and it's warm. It hardly makes a difference, right? I'm just the one who's standing here, experiencing it. So that's your job, as for the male, that's your job, is just to experience this stuff. And so if you're going to go to just practice this. Just start practicing it. Walking around like always emitting your vibration, always holding your process of reality, no matter what the circumstances. You're walking down the street and like a car flips over and explodes. You're just like, oh, that's great, because you're just holding your presence and being like, it doesn't matter because I'm the focus of my own reality. As Joe Rogan says, I'm the hero of my own story. I'm the fucking hero of my story. I'm the one who wakes up every day, fucking stands up, looks myself in the mirror, and advances upon my goals. No one's doing that for me. I have to get up and fucking proceed. So, you want to be always emitting that no matter what, right? Because it doesn't matter. If you have a goal, then you're going to meet that goal. Or you're going to be doing every single thing possible to proceed towards that goal. And if you have a goal to get, a fucking Mercedes Benz, and that just is your goal, then you're going to proceed to get that. If at a point you almost are going to get a Mercedes Benz, and then you decide, you know what, turns out I want a Cadillac, then you fucking reframe your goal and you get the Cadillac, because that's the choice you made. But you keep working towards it, and you have the option to change your goals. So it's all about deciding what you want and then holding yourself accountable to that goal, allowing yourself to change the goal if you want a Mercedes Benz, and then it turns out you go to the dealership and you're like, you know what, fucking BMW is the one for me. Well, you change that goal, and then you hold frame on the new one. So this podcast, is a lot about developing your goals, developing your personal product, your style, and then allowing yourself to hold to that and experience the contrast that is life. And you can experience that contrast in whichever way you want. Whether it's just nature, like for me, I love nature, man. I can just sit on a chair on a bench in the woods and just experience the wind and the trees. For me, that's fucking plenty of contrast. If I wasn't like a male and had like natural like desires, overwhelming desires, I would honestly probably just watch the trees, because I fucking love that. For me, that's plenty of contrast. It's just that when I wake up in the morning, I have this like desire to go out and win. Like all male for the most part has this desire to go out and conquer, and win. Like I want to go out and be I want to leave a mark. I want to meet some girls. I want to develop my businesses. I want to collect financial gain. And over time, you sort of incorporate that into your lifestyle, and it becomes who you are. But you can, you're going to be experiencing, whether you call it difficulty, contrast, loss, all of this shit. It's going to keep taking place, and it's not going to stop. But your really job is just to take it with grace. Take it with a fucking, be a hero, be a boss, experience that contrast, and just carry on anyway. Cool. Well, that's it for today. Have a good one, and peace.